brings you by?
I drove by on impulse. Saw the lights on. I just kind of wondered who was here.
Hoping to find Lucky?
I try not to think about him. You know, it's a little hard, though, when I've got a kid constantly saying, Daddy was nicer, and Daddy was more fun, and Daddy let us do this and that, and...
Well, if it would help, I could come by and hang out with Cam for a bit, go to an arcade, or teach him how to play poker.
Actually, Lucky was in the middle of teaching him, so, yeah, if you want to come by and pick up the lessons, that'd be great.
What? Really? You are full of surprises, aren't you?
What, you think I was going to freak out because my kid's learning how to gamble?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, Luke taught Lucky and Lulu, so I figured what's the harm. Just do me a favor, don't teach him too many tricks on how to cheat.
All right, just enough so he'll know when he's getting cheated.
That's exactly what Lucky said. I'm doing it again.
Doing what?
The harder I try not to think about Lucky, or where he is, or how much I miss him, the more it just sneaks up on me.
Well, coming by this place pretty much guarantees bringing Lucky to mind.
I was on my way to pick up the kids, and this old Motown song came on the radio. And generally, I just turn off any song that reminds me of Lucky. But this time, I felt stronger. I felt like I could do it. And the next thing I know, I'm driving by this place. Lights are on. I was really hoping Lucky would be here.
I realize I've been more than a little judgmental where you and Lucky are concerned. Basically, I've been an ass. In total violation of my principles.
You have principles?
Yes, I do. Live and let live.
Oh.
So I had no right to comment or even criticize your relationship with Lucky, and I'm truly sorry.
Oh, well, I accept your apology. However, most of what you said was valid.
Not the way I said it, though. I wasn't here for what you and Lucky went through for most of it, and when I showed up late to the party, I just started running my mouth.
I already said I accepted your apology.
The thing is, Lucky talked to me a lot about how messed up he thought he was. You know, how he always felt like he was failing you. And I made it sound like he blamed you for that, but it couldn't be further from the truth. He blamed himself. When
Lucky and I were together, we made each other stronger. We never used to blame each other or question who did more damage. Now that's all we ever talk about. And that's what we used to talk about before he left.
Well, if it helps, Lucky said he'd always care about you. And that you'd always be a part of him.
Sometimes it helps to hear that. And then sometimes it just makes it worse.
It's hard to let go when the other person is still holding on.
There's nothing to hold on to. When Lucky comes back, he's not coming back to me.
You know, I can usually tell when someone is trying to convince themselves of something they don't believe.
Did you know that my brother Steven used to be in a country band?
That is definitely not something that came up in conversation.
Okay, well, right now, I feel like one of those songs. You know, where the woman sings about being strong and moving on with her life until that man walks through the door and she falls for him all over again.
So you think if Lucky showed up here, heart in hand, claiming that he was wrong about everything?
I don't know. I would like to think that I could be rational and cautious and really take time to figure out what I need to do. I mean, especially for the sake of my kids. I don't want to drag them through any more disappointment.
That's very admirable of you.
But honestly, I'd probably just run and jump into his arms and tell him that I promise it'll be different this time. Okay, can we stop talking about this and change the subject before I talk myself into thinking that there's a chance?
Yeah, but you'll never stop loving him.
I thought we were going to change the subject.
Okay, we will. We will. I'm just trying to figure out how it works. You know, true love, is it real? Does it even exist?
Of course it exists. I know it exists. The thing is, people just expect too much out of it. True love can't fix all the problems. It can't keep you from making mistakes. It can't change who you are. True love can't even keep you together. In fact, sometimes the best thing to do when you really love someone is let them go.
You think that's what Lucky did? Walked away so you'd be free?
I don't know. He did what he did, and I have to accept it and move on.
Like find someone new?
I just need to focus on what I want and what makes me happy.
Good. You're embarking on a journey of self-discovery.
Yeah, I'm between double shifts at the hospital and doing laundry. The truth is, being a single parent doesn't leave a whole lot of time for introspection. But the plus side is that I'm way too busy to think about what I've lost. Except for tonight, of course. I'm sorry that I've made you listen to me wallow.
It's all right. You know, I've just been sitting here, and I realized that I don't know you that well. You know, I kind of took you at face value. You were Lucky's first love. You were the mother of his children. I never appreciated your sense of humor or your appreciation for poker.
Well, poker isn't really my game. But this is. I win.
Oh, no, you hustled me.
Maybe just a little.
After I apologized and everything?
Oh, come on. I know you've lost on purpose.
No, not a chance. I will beat you this time.
Oh, I have to go get my kids.
No, I demand a rematch.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
All right, well, good, because my professional pride is at stake here.
You know, coming by here was a silly impulse, but I'm really glad I did.